We're live on Facebook and our Ken's 5 app, so do you mind giving us your first and your last name?
Sure. Sergeant Washington Moscoso, Washington Moscoso. This afternoon, about 4:30, officers were dispatched to 35 southbound, just south of Ben Zingelman, for a traffic accident. EMS actually beat our officers to the location and started treating the driver of the victim for any sustained injuries that he had. While they were treating his injuries, they discovered that he had sustained a gunshot wound, and they pronounced him dead at the scene. Officers arrived and found multiple gunshots to his vehicle, and so our traffic unit made the location and shut down the highway so that our homicide unit could come and start their investigation as to what happened.
Do we know what happened? Like, where was he shot?
We don't know at that point. I mean, he sustained some gunshot wounds causing his death, but all that is being investigated right now. So the public is urged, if you were traveling southbound on 35 this afternoon, anywhere between 4:30 and 4:25 and about 4:35, and you happen to have dash cam on your vehicle, or if you witnessed it, to contact our homicide unit to help out with the investigation.
So do you believe he was shot while he was driving?
It appears so. While he was driving southbound, it appears that he crashed into a vehicle, then crashed into the center median, veered to the right, and crashed into a tree on the side of the highway where his vehicle came to rest.
So are you investigating this as a possible road rage shooting, or what?
At this point, we can't rule that out. We don't know if the victim had prior knowledge or prior contact with the shooter. We don't know who the shooter is at this point. So we can't rule out road rage, but it definitely might be a road rage.
So at this point, we don't have any description of what the shooter, vehicle, anything like that?
At this point, we do not.
And so,
But you do believe he was shot while driving?
Yes.
And you mentioned one gunshot or multiple gunshot wounds? Okay.
Multiple gunshots to the vehicle. I can't say whether or not how many gunshots he sustained himself.
anything about the victim, age that we know?
Hispanic male in his 20s.
And he was the only person in the vehicle?
Only occupant of the vehicle.
At this point, what's making it tricky, I mean, to put this together? I mean, you're looking for dash cam video from people in cars that maybe seemed a little bit difficult to track down.
Yes, I mean, again, we don't know anything at this point. Our homicide unit is working hard. They're working diligently to find out what happened. I will say to the public out there, if you're traveling into town to avoid 35 southbound, it's going to be shut down for probably about 2 hours while we start this investigation.
Any tech stock cameras or any other surveillance video camera they are looking at?
We're looking out at anything at all possible.
Could this have been a lot? I mean, if we're saying someone shot at someone on a highway, I mean, there are a lot of people traveling down on a highway. I mean, those bullets could have hit anyone else. I mean, you know, this could have been really scary in terms of other people getting injured here.
That's true, and it's scary for this victim and his family. So, I mean, again, we're investigating it. We don't know the motive. We don't know anything at this point. Thank you all very much.